Good afternoon, guys. This is Jonas Guide tutorial. My name is Alison. On today's video, I'll be teaching you guys on how to solve differential equations using method of separating variables. Now I have this example. Example one saying that we have to solve dy over dx is equal to 4y over x bracket y minus 3 close bracket. Now solution to solve this. Simply do what? Simply cross what? Multiply. You understand? So that becomes what? If you cross multiply, that becomes the y will time multiply by this, and the s will be multiplied by this. So that becomes what? X bracket y minus 3 times dy is equal to what? 4y times what? ds. Okay. Now therefore, what you do now? Collect like terms. Know that in solving the differential equation involving method of separating variable, know that dy dy always attracts what? Only y terms, and also know that dx always attracts what? Only x terms. So if you check here is the y. Now if you check it, here is this this dy has y times and x times, so it means that it's not correct. And here if you check this ds has what? Y times, and it means that this ds should have only s times and not y times. And if you check here, this dy should have only y times and not both y and x times. Okay, so therefore that's why I say collect like terms. If you collect like terms, now that becomes dy and dy that becomes y minus 3 dy. Now therefore this 4y will go towards, will move toward dy, so that becomes over what? 4y is equals to what? This dx, this x move over toward dx, that becomes over what? X. You understand? Now therefore, what to do now? If you check here now, if you check here now, if we were to integrate this now, if you check this, this cannot be integrated. If we were to integrate it like this, it will be very hard. You understand? If you were to integrate this thing now like this, it's very hard, because reason that it will be very difficult for us to integrate y minus 3 over 4y. You understand? Because if you check this down, y over 4y will give you what? 1 over 4. And if you check this, 3 over 4y will give you what? 3 over 4y. So if now therefore for us to integrate this will be what? Very hard. And also for us to do this more easier, in order for me to eliminate this 4 here. So what I do, I have to multiply both sides by what? 4. So therefore, if I should multiply both sides by 4, that becomes y minus 3 over 4y dy times what? 4 is equals what? ds over what? X times what? 4. You understand? So that becomes 4 cancel out 4 here, remains only y minus 3 over y. That is now perfect. You understand? And also it will be very easy for us to integrate. So that becomes y over 3y now is equals, here becomes what? Here becomes 4 over x dx. You understand? So that becomes y minus over y dy is equal to 4 over x dx. Okay, therefore what do you do now? I have to what? I have to now. So after doing that, what do you do next? You know that this thing here is same thing as y over y minus 3 over y all bracket dy is equal to 4 over x ds. Sure, you know? Yes. So that becomes y divided by y is 1 minus 3 over y minus 3 over y dy is equal to 4 over x ds. Now what do you do next? I have to now integrating this. Now integrate this in respect of what? Y, and also integrating this in respect of ds and dy. Okay, so therefore integrating this in respect of dy is what? Now you know that in integrating, you understand, in integrating a single number, just attach alphabet of that number you are differentiating. Know that if you whenever you are integrating a single number, always attach the alphabet of what differentiate. Just attach just attach the alphabet you are differentiating the number in respect of. So if you check this now, we are we are we are we are integrating this thing, we are integrating this function in respect of y. So it means that this y simply, this one here, 1 is equals to y is equals to 1. Reason that 1 is 1, y is single, that is 1, and y is also something as y. So that becomes, now it's simply attached y to it. So that because this is that we are differentiating in respect of what, y. You understand? So that becomes y minus, you know that here, this is something as 3 and y. So you know, okay, example, I have something like this. This is 3, this 3 over y is something as 3, something as 3 1 over what, y. Hope you know. You understand? So therefore this thing is something as 1 over y is something as and what, and y. You understand? So that's very easy. So which is equal to 4 over x is something as 4 in x plus c. Okay, now therefore what do? I have to collect like terms. Now if I'm to collect like terms, that becomes, I have y is equal to what. Now I have to collect like that because you know that y, this, you know that y will always be the what solve formula. You know what I'm saying? It will always stand on its own. Okay, so that becomes y is equal to this function plus over here becomes what? Here becomes 4 in x plus c plus this crossover become plus 3 in y. So therefore y is equals to, now if you check this, 4 in x is something as what, x raised to the power of what, 4. So that becomes in x raised to the power of 4 plus c plus 3 in y means y raised to the power of what, 3. Okay, now therefore what to do now? Taking the exponent of both equation. If you take the exponent of y, exponent of y is something like e raised to the power of y. Where is exponent? So I get e raised to the power of y is equal to, now if you taking the exponent of exponent of n x raised to the power of 4, something, I have something like this, exponent of in what, x raised to the power of 4. Now what should we have? This n will cancel out what, exponent. So remains only what, x raised to the power of 4. So that becomes what, x raised to the power of 4. I know that now exponent of c, that is constant, is something ec, which is also something as c as well, plus what, in what, now exponent of in y raised to the power 3 is something as y raised to the power 3. So that becomes e raised to the power y is equal to what, x raised to the power 4. And you know that in integrating, plot changing to what, times. So become times exponent of e raised to the power c is something as c times what, y raised to the power 3. Okay, so now that becomes what, therefore the mass is equal to what, e raised to the power the mass is equal to e raised to the power y is equal to what, this will give you what, cx4y cube. I'll give you cx4y cube. Okay, now I have number two question say that we have to what, solve the differential equation. I have x bracket y minus 1 ds plus x plus 1 bracket dy is equal to 0. Now when y is 2 and when x is what, is 1, so we have to do what, solve this, right? So for us to solve it now, solution, what do we do? Now in correct like time, you know that this ds should attract only x and not both x and y. This dy should attract only y and not x. You understand? So means I have to correct like times. Now if I correct like times, that means that all x times goes to ds, all y times goes to what, dy. You understand? So that becomes, I have this x is already in a good position with ds. So that becomes x ds over, but this one will come over to x. That becomes over x plus 1. What again? Plus, this is dy. Now all times of y move over to what, dy. That becomes all over this. That becomes dy over 1 minus 1. Dy over 1 minus 1, right? Which is equal to 0. Now therefore what do I do now? So therefore if you check this, that becomes what? Now I have to collect like times. That becomes, you know that the y must always be the what, solving formula. You know, so that once you integrate this, it remains only y. You understand? So that becomes, I have dy over 1 minus 1 is equal to this the whole of this crossover here become minus x over x plus 1 dx. Okay, so that becomes, so I have this, you know that this thing is the same thing as 1 over y minus 1 dy is equal to what, minus x over x plus 1 dx. Okay, now therefore what do you do now? Integrating this, that becomes integrating this and integrating what, this. You know that for me to integrate, I have to take this minus sign outside. You understand? So therefore that becomes force to integrate this easily. Now therefore, now what happens? Okay, now integrating 1 over y minus 1 is same thing as what? And y minus 1 as usual equals, now integrating this, okay, check, you know that in solving Laplace, in solving Laplace transform, if you see something like this, x over x plus 1 is same thing as what is here, the power down, bring it up, it's the same thing as x plus 1 over what? X plus 1. Sure, you know. Now therefore that exactly what I want to do here now. Here is I have x over x plus 1 IV, so it means that the power here, bring it up, so that becomes x plus 1. So check here now, that so here becomes x plus 1, okay, all over x plus 1. Now how did I get this minus? Now you know that this thing here is x. Sure, you know. Okay, now therefore what do you do next now? Since we have taken the power down to up, that x plus 1. Now check, what will you now check a number that if you add or subtract it with this, it will give you what? It will give you x, this x alone. So therefore that becomes, I have this plus 1 minus 1 is same thing as what? 0, and that remains only s. You understand? You know that this thing now, you know that x, so that becomes x plus 1 bracket minus 1x ds. You understand? Very, very easy. Now therefore if we do it like this now, it's more easy for us to integrate. So that becomes, already this one is already in, y minus 1 is equal to now minus, now integrate this, that becomes this over this minus 1 over 1 x plus 1 ds. Showing, hope you know. So therefore that becomes, in y minus 1 is equal to what? Is equal to minus bracket. Now divide this, it becomes what? 1. Okay, minus 1 over x plus 1 ds. Now that becomes, in y minus 1 is equal to, now integrating 1 is a single number, so don't you have to, you just attach what? The variable you are integrating it, which is in x, that is in ds, that becomes, so this one becomes what? X. So x minus, so I know that 1 over anything, 1 over x plus 1 is something like n x plus 1. Okay, so that becomes, we have here n y minus 1 is equal to what? If you open this bracket, that becomes minus x plus n x plus 1. Okay, now therefore putting y is equal to 2 and x equals to 1. So putting y equals to 2 and x equals to 1, so that becomes, I have this, n 2 minus 1 is equal to what? Minus x is 1, that becomes minus 1 plus n x is 1 plus 1, so which is n 2 minus 1 is 1 equals to what? Minus 1 plus n 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, so I know that n1 is something as 0 equals to what? Minus 1 plus n2 is 0.69 plus what? Remember, always know that c is always included, that is the constant now after integrating. So plus what? C. Now therefore what do you do now? I have to collect times. If I collect times, that means that I'm only going to find c. So that becomes 0, minus 1 crossover here become plus 1, plus 0.69 crossover here become minus 0.69, which equals to c. So therefore c is equals to what? Everything here, 1 minus 0.69 will give me what? 0.31. That's the answer. Very, very, very simple. Please guys, if you find this video interesting and helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. Thank you.